up YouTube? What's up? Yo, this is the next weekend after that vlog. I took a while to post it, so there it was, guys. If you want more of that, holla at me in the comments, like and subscribe. So let's not waste any time. We know why we're here, and let's get to the market breakdown. See y'all there. Okay guys, as y'all know, every time we start, we won't do anything without looking at the DXY, the band, and the JXY. And for those who don't know, the JXY is the Japanese yen currency, the band is the euro currency, and the DXY is the dollar currency, the American currency. So we're looking at those first, so we can be sure on what's happening with the currency pairs that involve the Japanese yen, that involves the euro, that involves the USD. Okay, so looking at the weekly candle, how they closed. Okay, I think we might go down, but I think we might go up to retest the zone that we want to see price in. Like now, the DXY, the zone I want to see price in is this one, guys. I want to see us at the 50% or the 61.8. That's where I want us to be before I can trade the euro USD or the GBP USD. Otherwise, we just floating in no man's land. Okay, maybe on the lower time frame you can find trades here, but as you know, the lowest we go is the hourly, and the hourly is barely and a time frame that we use. Anyway, this is what we're looking at, guys. This DXY has been going down the whole time. We've been waiting for this retracement. It's still getting there, just very slowly. So soon, or maybe next week, hopefully we'll get into this zone, because then we can actually trade the euro USD. So that's what we're waiting for, just a pullback on the DXY. And moving to the band, I'm also waiting for the same thing. I'm waiting for price to just come back and get into the 50%, the 61.8. I don't usually use the 38.2 because that's too close, even though sometimes price do reject on the 38.2 and never go back up. But I like the 50% because it's a deeper pullback, and that pullback gives you a proper risk management, you know, where you can risk nicely and gain beautifully. Right, so that's what we're waiting for on the band as well. Let's check out the JXY. The JXY is already dipped into our zone. Okay, it's already dipped into our zone, and I think from next week it's gonna start going up, because we really got that break. A smaller retest came back. Now it's that nice retest. So I'm looking for the JXY to go up, which means the USD JPY, GBP JPY might be ready to fly down. Okay, so yeah, now that I've seen the currencies, the base, I know what to look for when it comes to the currency pairs we trade. You'll see them shortly. Okay, let's move on to the instruments we trade on a daily basis or weekly basis. Nasdaq, as you can see, Nasdaq is just a mess right now. Okay, maybe something will happen here, but we'll have to see. Maybe something will happen here, but we have to see. For now, I do not have a setup for Nasdaq, and it didn't even get to our 50% retracement. It did get to our 38, but not our 50%, and our 50% was aligning with the neckline breakout, you see. So that would have been a nice trade if it got there, but it didn't. So there is no trade when it comes to Nasdaq, so we're just gonna let it go. Maybe wait for a breakout, retest, but then we'll see, because Nasdaq is very volatile, and it's one instrument that got its own mind. Anyway, on to the next one is the US30. Okay, just waiting for that to load. Don't know why it's taking a while to load now. Okay, this is the US30. Yes, we are in this trade. You know, like I always say, guys, you guys heard me. We just wait for price to come into the 50% and then we take a sell. Here, this is where I put my sell limit, but price never came back, because I would have loved if price came back. That would have given me a nice double top to go in. This is where my sell limit was, but when I saw that price is playing around this area, I knew that this might sell because of this zone. I knew that this might sell there, so I took a sell right there. I'll show you the running trade. Just a second. I will show you the running trade. Yes, I did take the trade on Equity Edge, which is the prop firm I use. I use live accounts and I use prop firm accounts. But because the stop loss was so big, I had to at least go somewhere where the funds allows me to risk that much. I think the risk was like $170 risk. Okay, so now we're on 212, I think. Yeah, I think we're on, yes, as you can see, we're on a 212 profit. My internet is very slow today, guys. I do not know what is happening. It's very slow. Anyway, if this doesn't show, I'll get, okay, there it is. As y'all can see, I took it and now I'm trading stop, and the reason why I put my stop here is because of this zone, and I know that this zone might get retested when the market opens, and if it does, then I'm looking to go short again, add another order to go short. Okay, so yeah, we'll see when the market opens on Monday. Yeah, so US30, that's how far we are. Okay, now now we move into SPX. Let me just close this because now everything is just so slow. Also, SPX, there isn't much a trade because they all turned back at the 38.2. So there's no trade there, and there's no trade with the German 40, that index as well. There's no trade unless we go back to the previous supply. Okay, and the previous supply is this zone. Yes, so red highlighted is that zone. That's the supply I'd look at to take any trades, or maybe break here. Then I'll look for trade on the SPX. Otherwise, there is no trade for me. Okay. Now the GBP40 for me has been trickling in one place, guys. It's been ranging and ranging, as you can see. So there's no trade there. Okay, there's no trade there. And then gold left us. So I did take a trade on gold, but it was a loss. The stop loss was too tight. I took it here at this zone over here. Okay, but the stop loss was too tight and I got taken out. Same with silver. Okay, the stop loss was too tight because I wasn't sure. I wanted price to get deeper, so this was a risk entry, and the risk entry turned out to be one hell of an entry, but I got stopped out before price went anywhere. So now I'm just looking at this zone, see how price is gonna react, but there's not much of a setup there. Let's move on to the next one. Euro USD is the only one, or one of the two that I'm looking for, because it's so close to our zone. It is so close to our zone, guys. Yeah, as you can see, I already got an alert here. Okay, this is where our 50% retracement is at. Okay, Fibonacci retracement. So I'm looking for price to come back and retest this zone before I can take a buy, or retest this zone because it broke out and really never came back to retest. So I'm also open to trading from here. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're checking out now. And then the next one is gbpusd. As you know, gbpusd is the same as euro USD. I'm also waiting for 50% retracement. I don't know why everything is so slow, but now it's in a range. As you can see, it's been about 10 days and it's been moving like this. Whoever got caught somewhere here is crying right now. You know, that's why patience is so important. So I'm waiting for price to come back here in the 50% zone, or come back here into the 61.8 zone. That's what I'm waiting for before looking to get buys. It's simple, it's clear, it's just a straight up trade. All I need to do is wait. Alright, that's all I need to do. It's wait. USD GBP. We just saw how the JXY was. Okay, like I said, we'd look for sells here, but that's why I say it's confusing, you know. So I won't be trading USD JPY. The only setups I have right now is Euro USD and GBP USD, and if they don't play out, that means we're not trading for the week unless price does something and I analyze again and I see a setup which I will send to the WhatsApp group. Right? If you want to join the WhatsApp group, just check the link in the description of all the socials. Okay, it's free. I don't charge for anything. Just come and chill with us there and let's make some guap. Okay, now this right here, I'm waiting to see how it's gonna react here. Okay, but mostly I'd be looking for buys, but because of this MA and the trend going down, it's telling me that there's higher chance that it might continue down. But I'm gonna have to see. If it gives me a nice rejection, maybe I'll wait till Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, see how those candlesticks work, and then from there I'll decide what I do to UJ. For now, it's not a setup for me. I'll just have to wait. USDCHF. When I was analyzing, I saw that USD Swiss was also just trickling in the same place. It's just in a ranging zone, you know. They're all just in a range zone, so I don't even want to touch it. I don't even want to look at it. Okay, so we'll see. If it breaks out of that, then we'll make a plan. Okay, look, AUD USD, because I see something's happening with my laptop. I think something is up, but it's all ranges, guys. AUD USD, NZD USD is also a range, and USD CAD is also a range. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for them to load because there's no real setups there. Okay, and then we're back to DXY, guys. So the only setups we have, as you all saw, is the Euro USD and the GBP USD. And looking at this, I think next week we might just get back into the zone. Okay, remember guys, wait for your setups. Always wait for your setups, right? Always wait for your checklist. Make yourself a checklist. Right? My checklist is I have to check if the trend is going with the trend. Okay, the trade is going with the trend. I have to check if my MAs aligns with at least 2 time frames, but as you all saw, the weekly and the daily, they align on the MA. I have to make sure that price rejects my POI zones, and I have to check if the 4 hour and the 1 hour give me more confirmation. I have to check if price rejects the Fibonacci retracement zones, which is the 38.2, the 50, and the 61.8. And my TPs are always the next low or the next high. Okay, so that's the checklist. I check that before taking any trade. Okay, so do that for yourself, guys. Do that for yourself. Like I said, guys, join the WhatsApp group. You can check it in the description, and I will definitely be seeing you on the next video, guys. Happy trading week. Peace.